Exam number 1 is done!
Woo! Ethical!
Yo, let's go. Welcome to my last week of my first year of medical school. This week is going to be super insane. I just got done with my first exam. We had our bioethics final this morning. Honestly, it was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Some of these medical ethics scenarios are actually a lot tougher than you think that they would be, which makes me a little bit scared for when I'm actually a doctor and I have to deal with some of these scenarios, but I passed my exam, so that's a good sign. It's a good start. Now what I have left for the week is my Foundations of Clinical Practice exam, which is tomorrow, and then I have my final exam on Friday. So my Foundations of Clinical Practice class is kind of like discussing kind of like patient care, you know, certain medication regimens, giving medications, deprescribing, talking about assessing coronary artery disease and heart disease over 10 years or lifetime risk factors. And so this exam I think is gonna be a lot tougher because it's gonna be a mixture of multiple choice and written. And so basically the way I'm gonna study for it is we have kind of like a review PowerPoint, which I'm hoping is adequate. And then we have some practice questions that our class made that I'm gonna study as well. And then for my final on Friday, what I'm doing to study for it is basically just reviewing the review documents that my classmate and I have made throughout the semester for each of our exams, which you guys know is basically this review doc that has stuff that we've learned from practice questions, and we've been studying those before the actual exams for that block. And so for our final exam, we're basically just gonna be going through all those review documents rather than doing practice questions, because the way that the final exam is set up, it's gonna be 75 questions, 15 questions per block that we've done. So that's 15 questions from Renal, Cardiology, Pulmonology, Reproductive, and GI. Now, luckily, if you guys have been following my channel, you know I passed all my exams this semester, so I don't need to worry about having to remediate anything on this final, but I still have to pass with a 75% to be considered passing for the semester. So there's a little bit of stress, but overall, I'm just gonna use this week as a really good chance to kind of just go back, review things, look at basic concepts. I don't think we're gonna be doing a lot of practice questions this week, just because it's very difficult to do practice questions for 15 questions out of an entire block. Like for each of these blocks, we were doing over 300 practice questions per block. And to do practice questions, the chances of actually hitting on material that we need to review for the exam is kind of low. So I think that going through our review documents that we've made over the semester is the best way to study, because those review documents are basically just consolidations of all the practice questions we've done anyways. I've done enough talking. I'm gonna do a little bit of studying for my exam tomorrow, and then around noon or so, I'm gonna head back down to campus so that I can get some free lunch, because they're handing out free lunch. And I think I'm gonna bring Chewy as well so he can meet some of my classmates and see some of his friends that he's already made. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so it's almost 6:30 and my classmate just left. We basically spent the entire afternoon reviewing for our exam tomorrow, and we reviewed our pulmonology document that we had made during the pulmonology block. And honestly, we're both super exhausted. We were getting super tired. So he's driving home right now, and around 7, we're gonna hop on Discord and review a little bit more for tomorrow's exam and start reviewing our renal document that we had made during the renal block. And so yeah, all I'm doing for the rest of the night is just a little bit more studying. So I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow morning before my exam. Morning guys, so it's about 7:15 and I have my Foundations of Clinical Practice exam at 8, so I'm about to leave to head to the school. And this exam is gonna be, I think, a little bit difficult because it's gonna be a mixture of multiple choice questions and short answer questions. I think I mentioned yesterday that this class has a lot to do with screening standards, risks of cardiovascular disease, differences between screening in women and men. And so it's a lot of important clinical stuff. I've prepared. I hope I prepared well enough. I hope I did the right things to prepare. But the fill in the blank questions is kind of what makes me nervous. But I'm just gonna try my best, and that's what matters most. Anyways, like I said, I need to start heading down to the school, so I'll catch up with you guys after my exam. All right, exam number 2 is done. Buddy! Hi, buddy! Hi! Hi! Hi, buddy! He's like, congratulations, 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 congratulations! Aww. I love him so much. All right, guys. So I just got home from my Foundations of Clinical Practice exam. Honestly, it was definitely pretty difficult. There were a couple of things I just straight up didn't know, like how to calculate the fractional excretion of sodium or some other clinical things that we had discussed several months ago that I just didn't review prior to this exam. But overall, I still think I passed. We're not gonna get our scores for a little bit because there was like different written components of the exam. But overall, I feel fine. And now what's really exciting is all I have left for the week is my actual final exam. So I have all of this afternoon, I have all of tomorrow and all of Thursday to study for it. But honestly, like, I'm very happy that I passed my block exams because studying for this exam is kind of difficult. Like, how do you study these huge blocks? Like, pulmonology took all of yesterday to study, and like renal is going to take all of today to study. How do you study these big blocks with so much information just for 15 questions? Like, the odds of what we study being on the exam is so low. And so it's kind of difficult because we're going to be basically relying on a component of just like, you know, retention over the past semester, you know, through Anki and just having had a good, you know, kind of grasp of the concepts as we were going through the blocks, and hoping that what we review is like high yield enough that it is going to show up on the final. But it is nice to not have the stress of the other exams. And once this exam on Friday is done, I'm done with my first year of medical school, which is absolutely insane. And I was going to talk about this kind of at the end of the video, but I think I'm just going to bring it up now because I kind of want your guys' feedback, and I would love for you guys to comment in the comment section below. As you guys know, I've been vlogging for almost a year now. I have put out a vlog almost every single week, and after this week, we're basically going to have a 2-week break from medical school, which isn't really a break because we still have to, like, you know, be thinking about our research, focusing on our research and doing it. I think we have a paper to write, and so we have like a 2-week break, and then we have a 6-week research block. And so there isn't really going to be like school stuff because it'll be more like kind of like me time to focus on my research, maybe review concepts, like review microbiology and pharmacology. That way I can kind of like have a better grasp on it going into like, you know, the next semester. And so I'm thinking about doing more like daily vlogs. Like, I'm still gonna upload vlogs, but I don't think I'm gonna film like weekly vlogs like I am now because there's just not gonna be like a week's worth of stuff to film. But if there's like an interesting day, like I'm doing something fun, maybe going and, you know, getting something or going out somewhere, then I could like vlog that day, and maybe I'll upload like shorter vlogs, like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9-minute vlogs, you know, still every Sunday. Or even if I have like 2 interesting days of the week or 3 interesting days of the week, then I could have like 3 vlogs in a week or 2 vlogs in a week. They would just be shorter, more bite-sized. I could focus a little bit more on kind of like filming and editing. And I think it'll overall give me more downtime because, you know, like weekly vlogging is overall kind of exhausting. I really like it, and I'm definitely gonna keep doing it when the school year picks back up in July or August. But I think it'll be a good chance to focus on filming and editing and getting better at those, and also just take more downtime for myself between filming. So I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on that. It'll be like less med school related content, but maybe I could have like a vlog where I'm doing something, but then like I sit down for like a few minutes and talk about some sort of important concept or idea that you guys want to hear more about in that vlog. If that makes sense, let me know, and I would love your guys' feedback and opinion on that, because again, I don't think I'll do weekly vlogs, but I'm gonna keep uploading, and I think it'll end up me uploading more videos. They'll just be shorter than my vlogs because again, these vlogs are like 17 minutes or so. They'll be a little bit more bite-sized. So yeah, please comment down below. I would love to get your guys' feedback. I've really enjoyed using this new camera, and I wanna explore a little bit more of the video filming and editing kind of side of things, and really just focus on the quality of this channel because we're almost at 30,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy, and it's really motivated me to focus more on, you know, filming and editing, especially with the new camera. This has been such a wonderful help, but the channel's only made it this far because of you guys, and I can't like express how much I appreciate it. It's absolutely insane. I think when the year started, I had like 2,000 subscribers, and now I've got almost 30,000. Like, it's crazy, and I don't even know how to put it into words. Anyways, that was a lot of talking. Again, just let me know in the comment section below how you guys are feeling. And I think right now I'm waiting for my friend to finish his exam because he was in the second group to take it, and then we're gonna study basically all day for renal, maybe dip into some cardio. So I think I'm gonna take this as a chance to like take a break, maybe take a nap right now before he gets out of his exam. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later.
We're potassium.
Yeah, no, I know the picture, but is it sodium hydrogen or potassium hydrogen?
You're saying, are there two separate syn-porters and the overall effect is that? I don't know. Spasms and twitching.
What was that?
I did a cool kickflip with my fence.
Let me see. I used to be really good at this. If it was balanced better, I could probably like.
That's really good. But like, you can't study at the same time as doing this because you have to.
Also, like, okay, so let's say I pick up a pencil, like I'm erasing, right?
That was cool. Good morning, guys. It is exam day. I am seriously so excited to get this over with. You know, between a tough semester, finishing our last block exam last Friday, having 2 finals this week, passing all my exams so far, it has just been so difficult to get the drive to like study even more this week. I feel like my classmate and I were like kind of already on break mode. Like we were just, you know, ready for a break. Like we're so tired. I'm excited to finish this exam and be done with my first year, and no matter how it goes today, I am proud of how I've done in my first year of medical school. It has been such an awesome experience, and yeah, let's get this exam over with. Alright guys, I'm all done. I finished my exam. I talked to some classmates after. I picked up a Starbucks drink just to, you know, celebrate a little bit. And yeah, I think the exam went okay. I definitely missed a bunch of questions, but you know, the feeling of being done with my last exam is kind of like outweighing the feeling of like, oh, I missed this question, I missed that question. Did I pass? Did I not pass? Like, I don't even know if we're gonna get our exam scores back today, but just the feeling of being done is so good. Like, I feel like there's a weight off my shoulders that's been there for like almost a year now, and the feeling of like I don't need to like watch any lectures right now, I don't need to learn something new right now, that is a feeling that hasn't gone away in so long. And I felt like the moment I walked out the exam, or especially like once I got home and like just sat down, you know, it means a lot. Like I feel really good. Like I still have a few things I need to do, like a paper to write and a research declaration thing I have to work on, but I could do that over the course of the weekend. I don't have to like wake up and watch lectures. It's such a good feeling. Overall, this has been a great year, and I'm really proud of myself for having pushed through it. I had a lot of imposter syndrome, and I still have some, but the fact that I made it through my first year just gives me a lot of confidence, and I'm really excited to keep moving forward. So what I'm actually gonna do right now is just film a video talking about my first year experience and just kind of like candidly talking about the things that I learned. And so I'm actually gonna try to film that right now and then edit it tonight and upload it tomorrow, hopefully. So if it's up before this vlog, make sure to go check it out. And then around 2 o'clock or so, the school is hosting this like celebration for us at this local brewery, which is like a tradition that they have, I guess. So that's gonna be a lot of fun because I get to see all my classmates and a bunch of faculty members. And so I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later after we hopefully get our exam scores back. All right guys, so it hasn't been that long since I last spoke to you guys. I've actually been editing the video I was talking about that I wanted to film, talking about my first year of medical school, which will be up tomorrow morning, the day before this vlog comes out. So make sure to check it out after you guys are done watching this vlog. But I do have an update sooner than I thought I was gonna have one. Check it out, guys, 83%. I am super stoked right now. I passed my final. The mean is currently an 82, but they're still putting grades in, so I'm sure that mean will change. And they're actually going to be adjusting the grades based off of like exam performance and some of the questions that had poor performance if they weren't like fair questions. So 83 is not even like my final grade. It'll be adjusted. It'll probably go up to like probably like an 85, 86 after the test is adjusted, which is really, really awesome. So it's actually a pretty strong ending to my first year of medical school. I've officially passed all of my exams, which is so nice. It is such a good feeling to end my first year knowing that I did pretty okay. And like I said, and like I talk about in this video that I'm editing over here, I'm really proud of myself. And I'm really happy that I pushed through this, through all the stressful moments, through all the studying, and you know, through kind of like everything that I was worried about, like every single day, every single week, you know, it all turned out fine. And here I am, and I'm so excited for a much needed break. And so now I'm gonna go meet with my classmates and faculty, and I kind of just wanna enjoy the rest of the day. So I'm gonna end this vlog here, and this is my last vlog of my first year medical school. And like I said, I'm still gonna have vlogs coming out between now and when school starts back up. They'll be a little bit different, but I think it's gonna be a refreshing change. It'll be a good chance for me to kind of like take a step back with the YouTube channel and reflect on kind of like what I want my channel to be like. And I'm really excited to share a bunch more videos with you guys this summer. For all of you guys who have been following my journey, I really appreciate it. You guys have given me such a good quality of life, such a better experience as a medical student that I wouldn't have gotten without you guys or without doing YouTube. And I seriously cannot thank you guys enough. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me in another week in medical school. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.